it is, when I gotta pick up the boxes.
When you're at the end of the day, you
A lot
don't
of
finish.
A lot of it.
Let's go find a guy.
Okay. A guy? Okay.
Guys, yeah, they're probably going to be in hardware.
No, guys are not gonna be. That's such a stereotype. That's awful.
Sorry.
You're awful people.
Did you see how he automatically went to makeup?
That has to do with poor self-image.
Hey, Nate, can you talk
They're related.
Yeah, you should talk a little bit.
Okay, you know what? I'm trying. Try my best.
You want me to videotape the next one?
No, I don't want you to videotape the next one.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. There, 20 angles. Yes.
We'll do it with the guns are.
And guns.
There are no guns in Walmart anymore. No. Yeah, there used to be.
You want to know how many girls have thrown up in that bathroom because they're going in it?
No, you're awful people. Don't ambush him. Okay, ambush him. Go.
Would you mind if we ask you a couple questions for an English project? Okay, we're doing an English project on anorexia and bulimia, and we have these two pictures of these two models.
They're both models.
Oh, jeez.
Which one do you think is healthier looking?
That one, yeah. I wouldn't call it healthy, but
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Do you think that?
Are you serious? There's a model like that?
There's a lot of people like this.
That's terrible.
In our school, about 30 people would be, according to statistics, 30 people in our North Middlesex Regional High School will fight eating disorders.
And starve themselves and binge just to try to look like that. Do you think?
They'll strive to look like this and they'll turn out like
Yeah.
this.
Wow.
And it's shown that 4% of people who try, have eating disorders end up dying from it. And do you think our society, actually shows that this is a problem, or do you think we kind of, hide it in the closet and no one really,
Well,
is aware about it?
they had a thing on TV about it, but what they had shown, but there was nothing after that. You know?
Do you think,
I think they try to hide it, yes.
do you think that's
Especially with models.
Yeah.
They actually had a couple of models that were there on TV, stating that that's what they wanted them to look like, or else they'd lose their job.
Why do you think that people want us to look like that, or the models to look like that?
I don't know, because people in Europe look like that.
What do you think is the best way to go about stopping eating disorders, mainly anorexia?
I think it's mentally up to the person to consist in what they're doing to themselves. But actually, once they get going, they can't help what they're doing. I think it's learned behavior, and I think it's addictive behavior. You know, and I think it's something that sometime in their life where they have addictive behavior.
Yeah.
They won't stop what they're doing. I actually ran into a lady. I just got out of the nursing home with a stroke. And she'd be sitting there every day, and I noticed that she was eating popcorn and peanuts. And I said, wow, it's popcorn today for lunch, huh? And peanuts. She said, when I look in the mirror, I'm fat. And I'm like, what? And I couldn't believe she said that. And she kept eating the peanuts and the popcorn regardless of what I had said. And then one day, she brought in a can of soup because she was tired of me addressing her issue, you know. And I just shook my head, and she goes, oh, look, I got soup today for lunch. Yeah, okay. It's not funny, but it's really sad. I mean, I couldn't even... And this lady was pretty thin. I'd say probably like that.
Do you think that
a
we
little thinner. She wasn't to that point yet. But she's going to end up like that because if you look in the mirror and you're like that, you're going to end up like that, especially saying that I'm fat. You know, I was was really blown away by that. I really was.
Yeah, that's like what a lot of people start off as, seeing themselves in mirrors. There's actually a lot of pictures of girls seeing themselves in mirrors like these fat people, and then in real life they're like stick skinny. And do you think that we should promote like healthier beauty? Like this, do you think that this is healthy still?
No.
No. Like, do you think that we should promote like bigger, like more filled out
More
people, like normal people?
Yeah. I agree with that 110%. And maybe some type of way addressing if they're going to eat peanuts and popcorn, maybe address, well, something to do with food and saying, well, you can eat this, but you're not going to end up fat. If they even listen to that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's some type of disease, and it's really sad. It really is.
Yeah, it's anorexia and bulimia are psychological diseases where they just think of themselves as having an awful self-image, like where the girl sees herself in the mirror as being fat. It's a lot of, I think a lot of it is society building up like these models, like being on TV, being beautiful, and they actually over-exercise, they binge eat, and then they vomit to try and do all these things. They abuse laxatives and diarrhea pills and stuff. Diuretics and stuff like that.
It's sad,
Yeah.
Well, like used kids, I mean, the thing and the trends, I don't understand the generation, especially the music. But anyway, my kids being bullied and then end up committing suicide. I mean, these ladies and gentlemen will have tough time today, especially with peer pressure.
Yeah.
So I could imagine maybe some of the kids in the school, I wouldn't know, that if they see one person and they have a friend and then a friend of a friend, and it's just peer pressure, and it's really sad.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Have a great day.